Yo, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy BDB, and today I have a video I want to talk about. So it is going on with YouTube and a famous YouTuber by the name of Brawadis. Now, if you guys don't know about Brawadis, he is a huge Phoenix Suns fan and a Devin Booker fan. Did a lot of content with Devin Booker when I was younger, so I remember him pretty well. Also, he has a brother by the name of FaZe Rug. A lot of people know FaZe Rug as well. But that's not, we're not talking about FaZe Rug. We're going to be talking about Brawadis. Come up front, buddy. You walked into a Starbucks doing an IRL stream. Starbucks worker. Apparently he was off his shift or something like that. 20 minutes off his shift or whatever. Basically said, sir, you need to put the camera down. Told you to put the camera down. You didn't listen. You wanted to fight against the rules, and then you whip out your phone trying to record this guy, and then he says, we're not serving you, and then, like I said, you acted like a Karen. So, Brawadis, come up front. I want to tell you something. You acted stupid. Are you an idiot? Are you an idiot? Because last time I checked, Starbucks is a private property. Starbucks is a private property last time I checked. So is Walmart. So is any other business. They're a private property. If they say no recording, guess what that means? No recording. It's their business. They can do what they want on their business, on their property. If they say no recording inside the establishment, then no recording inside the establishment. Now, if you walk outside, you can do what you need to do. Because guess what? It's public. It's a sidewalk. If you're in the street, walking downtown, guess what? You can do that. It's public. If you go to a park, it's public, depending on the area that you go in. But the fact that you stood there argued the fact that they had their rules set intact. And then you whipped out your phone. That was a full Karen move. And I don't like Karens. And here's the thing I got to say with IRL streamers. Anybody who's doing IRL streams or content creation, this and that, you are not bigger than the program. You are not up here. Just because the check says you up there, don't mean that you is up there. You still have you're still human like the rest of us people. And then, Brawadis, you want to say, oh, you're a regular work class citizen. You want to mock him because he's a regular working citizen. Guess what? Not everybody's fortunate enough to become a YouTuber. Not everybody's fortunate enough to do content creation. Not everybody's fortunate enough. And apparently he dropped some apology video, like what, 28 minutes long, almost 30 minutes long. Regardless, you should have just listened off the rip. Because here's what I say, and here's what I'm questioning with the apology video. If everybody was on your side, would you have still made that apology video? That's the question we need. I want to know. Are you making an apology video because you actually feel bad? Or are you making an apology video because everybody's not on your side? Told you, come up front now. Because if a private establishment says no recording, no this, you can't do this, you can't do that, guess what? They can say that. That's their property. Now, unless you buy it from them, or unless you own it, okay, cool. You can make the rules that you want to make on the establishment. But guess what? That's Starbucks. Starbucks can make whatever rules they want to make. They can make whatever rules they want to make. Same way, that's like all private establishment. Like when YouTubers or content creators go inside establishments that know, okay, you can't record in here, Guess what they still do? They go back. Like, there was one YouTuber I watched that the security was like, hey, you guys can't record in here. And they're like, oh, I want to see the rules. I want to see the rules. If they're telling me I can't record, then guess what? You can't record. Then they're going to go back to the store or back to that same establishment that told them they can't record. And they're getting more and more upset because they're saying, oh, well, you guys aren't showing me the rules. Buddy, if we're telling you that you can't record and that you're recording other random people, guess what? That's the rules. Then don't do it. Either, and here's what I say. When people get upset about things, I say, look, there's two things you can do. There's two things you can do. Either abide by the rules or just leave. It ain't that hard. Like, bro, I remember there was one time I was at my college campus. I was in a hotel on my college campus. After hours, it was closed, watching a football game. Because I remember it was the Georgia-Alabama game. Because that was the same game, like I said, Georgia and Alabama was playing. When Ryan Williams, this was literally when Georgia had came back. And this was moments before Ryan Williams had that 75-yard touchdown. And I remember because Penn State and Illinois had their unofficial whiteout game. And I remember watching that. And I was shocked. I was like, Penn State had a whiteout that game? I remember. I forgot what other games were playing. Because me and my homeboys had 4 games on at the same time on one big screen. But either way, the security guard came in and said, hey, y'all got to get out because you guys are in here after hours, this, and this. Woo. And here's what I said. I said, sir, we understand. We're going to go. We ain't fighting nobody because that's the rules. If there's rules intact, guess what? Just follow the rules. If you don't like the rules, then guess what? Don't go back. How I say it, either abide by them or just leave and never come back. But guess what they're not going to do? They're not going to change the rules for you because you had a little so dopey moment. Oh, you don't let me record. Guess what? Put the camera down for at least 2 minutes. Then guess what? Or tell the cameraman, go outside. And then guess what? Get your drink and then get out. Or just leave Starbucks and don't come back. Or you know what else you could have done? Here's the bright idea. Go through the drive-thru. They have a drive-thru. Most fast food places have a drive-thru. Most coffee places have a drive-thru. You don't gotta go in there being all like, hey, I want to. If they say, hey, you can't record, I would be like, hey, is it okay if I just go through drive-thru and I can still record, but I just won't be recording inside? And if they say no, then guess what? Just leave. If they say yeah, then go through the drive-thru. There's so many other things you could have did, Brawadis, but you made the situation worse just by wanting to argue. Trying to prove a point that didn't. And here's the thing. You're trying to prove a point, and the point didn't even get proven. The point got literally dismissed. It was literally terrible. You tried to change the rule. You tried to change rules that was already intact, and you're trying. It just doesn't make sense. But you know what? That's going to consistency. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Because goodness gracious, like I can't stand when people act like they're bigger than the program, and I can't stand when streamers and all this stuff, y'all do all these things, and then you guys are shocked whenever you find the outcome. Like, bro, you're in a establishment, a private establishment, acting stupid. What do you mean? Like, come, I don't get it, bro. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. That's going to consist this video, and I have more videos out there for you when I find out.